good song never dies.
even approach. Woo. When the sun freezes, I'll be waiting in the cold. Looks like an angel in the snow. Phoenix rising from the ashes. What's your meaning of hope? I bet that I can match it. History's repeating itself with another classic. I bet that I can match it.
Out of the dark, into the light, breaking all the chains of pain to seek what's mine. My time has come, and I am here to shine. All the stars align, I'm here to claim what's mine. Take the crown.
I claim the crown. If the king gets the last laugh, haha, I can make magic out of tragic. Tied out public service announcement to the masses. I'm here, P.S. This the meaning of passion. Woo. They told me dig deep and I found gold in it. That concrete looked better with a rose in it. I only came to take whatever's owed to me. Heavy is the head that's never looking down. I claim the crown.
My time has come. With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now, entertainers. Load up on guns and bring your friends. It's fun to lose and to pretend. She's so far bold, self-assured. Oh no, I know you're coming back my way. I'm gonna serve it to you. And that ain't what you wanna hear, but that's what I'll do. And the feeling coming from my bones says find a home.
No. Don't bait them.
Commit to the burn. We have so much time.
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay. Wait.
Let's fucking go!
Yes.
We need one more on the right.
One more. Oh, okay.
We got it? Throw.
Oh, you're putting it.
Go.
Keep going. Just
Got the orbs if you're alive. Get the orbs if you're alive.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, my face!
Out of the dark, into the light, breaking all the chains of pain to seek what's mine. My time has come, and I'm here to shine. All stars align, I'm here to claim what's mine. Take the ground.
A putrid storm builds.
Raging tempest to me.
If the king gets the last laugh, haha, I can make magic out of tragic. Tied out public service announcement to the masses. I'm here, P.S. This the meaning of passion. Woo! They told me dig deep and I found gold in it. That concrete looked better with a rose in it. I only came to take whatever's owed to me. Heavy is the head, that's never looking down. I claim the crown.
I told you to flee, but that offer has passed.
I claim the crown.
Are you guys hyped? I hope everyone can hear us. Let me double check that you can hear Christine. I'm not sure if you can. Okay, wait. Maybe try now.
Hello,
Can you-
hello.
There
Can you
we
hear
go.
me?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Hello, chat and everyone. Wow, that's a lot of people, Kath.
How many do we have in chat at the moment?
We have 183 right now, so that's quite a bit more than we had on our last time when we tried this.
On our little practice stream.
Yeah. And yeah. Our leaderboard. Actually, yeah, let's just explain everything that's going on here, I guess, on our stream. So we have a leaderboard at the bottom, which actually right now is now it just got updated to show correctly. So we will have a live update on the entire leaderboard, which we have some people in the background to update. They will be watching other streams and always make sure that this is on point. And actually, Snowcrows is using the same leaderboard. So if you go to the Snowcrows website right now, then they pull from the same numbers that we're putting in here. Very cool. We're very happy that we're working together with them with this.
Really cool.
And yeah, there's a little a legend on the right as well, just to make sure we have a Gria orb, a Decima orb, an Aura orb. And yeah, let's see what the night brings. If we get all of those down, or if we won't.
How long it will take too, I wonder.
Yeah.
Will it be done like day one?
Yeah. Will it be done day one? What is your assumption, Kath?
I'm thinking that they will go hard the first day, like 12 hours, many teams.
Yeah.
And Doser Pals is in the thing. It's just at the moment no one has any progress. So it's like, yeah, I think it's just a random setup at the moment, but they will be ordered as soon as people start chipping off that HP.
Exactly. We do have all the teams in. It's just that they can't all be displayed. We only have so much space.
And we have the teams that we know about, but there might be like people we don't know about that do quite well, and they will also end up on the leaderboards.
Exactly. So if you see some people that are in the race and that are not displayed here, then please do tell us. Tell us in chat or come to our Discord, the Void Lounge. Maybe we should talk about the Void Lounge a bit, actually, explain who we are. All right. So yeah, Void Lounge exists since 2 years now. You've probably already heard from us from Reddit or actually from just being on our Discord. But if you haven't, then we're a community, a Discord community, and we basically, our main goal is to provide a better LFG experience for the hardest encounters that there are in Guild Wars, which is Harvest Temple CM and Temple of Hebe CM. They are very long fights that you typically need a lot of hours to get down. So we have a system where you get new rolls depending on how far you have gotten in an encounter. So if, for example, on Harvest Temple CM, you enter with no experience, but then you progress and see the Zaitan phase of the fight, then you get a new rank, which is Adventurer. And then with that new rank, you can find other people that have the same experience rank and progress further until you get the new rank. And we hope that we can provide this for these new encounters as well, especially for Aura Legendary mode. Yeah. We hope that it's really, really hard. So
we hope it takes a while to clear it.
Exactly. But we don't know how the CMs are going today, of course. We hope it's going to take a while, but let's see.
I hope it will be some fun coverage and like fun stuff happening that we can look at. And yeah, I hope it will be a blast, surely.
Yeah. Very nice.
Christine has also made some bingo cards.
Oh, yes. Let's talk about bingo cards.
So basically, what can happen? What do you guys think we will have for our things, like for the encounters? What mechanics?
Yeah. I think right now, of course, 25 displayed squares. There are a few more that are random, can go random in. We also have a little, you can see in chat now, our Nightbot has provided a link to generate your own bingo card. So make one, have it ready on the go, and let's just all make sure that as soon as we see a bingo square crossed off, we call it out and then announce the winner, of course. But yeah, let's talk about what there is. What do we have here?
Yeah.
What is your
So
favorite one, Koth?
This is my random generated one. Let's see. I actually really love the chat codes that was on Greer in the beginning. Some might be confused by the random number generators, like in the second line in the middle. But for those who played on Wing 8 on release, they didn't manage to get the names right. So they showed us their in-game IDs, or like their It would be.
Exactly.
I wonder if that will happen again.
Yeah. And on the same note, with happening again, Gria also had the respawn bug, right? Where if you pulled Gria once, then the next time you would just reset the fight and end up in the arena again. So then you had to essentially GG twice in order to reset the fight. Maybe that will come back as well.
That was also something.
Yeah. And other than that, I think we just have a bunch of ideas on what the CMs could look like, what mechanics will get harder or we will have more of, or some creative ideas on what could be added. I especially like the one where Aura will get a phase where a new boss will crawl up the mountain and just jump on the platform. I like that. I love that. That would be great if that would happen.
Something like that in Guild Wars 2 content before, but I can't remember anything. I'm just thinking back in Scarlet time. There was, but I have no idea if it was like a fever dream or actually something real.
Interesting. The only thing I can think of is just Xera like coming down from above, but I guess it's not really a surprise mechanic. We knew what Xera was. Yeah. And then, of course, Marcus. Let's see if we will have more Marcus.
Yeah. We probably will.
Yeah. Probably at least some.
So I think there will be heavily markers.
Heavily markers. Yeah. And then we have the patch, of course, in 15 minutes. So we're watching the teams already. I think a lot of them have some last minute practice. And then I'm actually really curious to see which boss the teams will start with and if it's all going to be the same boss or if they're going to split up equally. What boss do you think you would go with for first?
I would go with Greer, but I like doing things in a certain order, and I feel like Greer has always kind of been like the starting points. Even though it's not really, I mean, people can choose Decima too, but I've always started with Greer. But people might want to see Decima, but even in normal mode, Decima was the harder boss to get past. So I think maybe teams will start with Greer, maybe it will be easier. But Greer can also be very chaotic, so we don't know how the CM might be. It might be even more chaotic than Decima, because Decima is kind of more... after people figured out how to handle it, then it got a bit easier than Greer in some even pub groups, I would say.
Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of people assume that Decima CM is just going to be basically the normal mode before we had the nerf, because Decima normal mode when it first released was already pretty hard.
Yeah.
So if it is that, then I think people are very ready for it and hope to just quickly go in, get it done, and then concentrate on the other two. And I do also agree that I think Gria has a lot more to offer. There could be quite a few surprises in there.
I think like Greer is the one maybe with the most surprises, because it is kind of easy to kill on normal modes, but if you have an unorganized group or a little bit more like less experienced group, it will get chaotic really fast.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that is kind of the wild card of the group. I hope that they all get very interesting mechanics though, but just judging of the normal mode mechanics, then
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about another thing. Actually, we got some gem codes and some, what was it again? GW2 Worlds Deluxe Edition or something?
Yes, I think
It's called that,
was.
right?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think
So we have some gem codes and deluxe editions. The GW2 Wild DLC Deluxe Edition. I'm sorry, maybe I'm butchering this. I have no idea. That we are going to give away. And our plan is to just give away a gem code each for the Decima kill and the Greya kill. And then the Deluxe DLC for the Aura kill. So each time one of these kills will happen, we will roll a giveaway. We will do a giveaway thing. So definitely stay tuned. Get ready. Stay ready as soon as one of these bosses is killed to get some nice gem codes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Okay.
Should we? Yeah. We can look at. We have some streams ready to look at. 2 of them are from the same group, but not many are home from work yet, or so we will see how they are preparing and what they are currently doing. And we just pray that we don't have 4 audios coming to blast us at once. So here we have Linka and Teapot from the same group, Fungus Among Us. They're also a Hardstock group. And we have Snowcrow, Suyui, and Artio from Late to Legendary.
Yeah. We can say Linka being... we can see Linka being in this out of bounds region along with some other people. I guess they're all from the Fungus group, right?
I think they want to avoid the loading screens.
Yeah. Saving every second they can. Oh, talking about that, actually, the Fungus group, the Hardstock Fungus group, essentially only have tonight to kill them. I think the pressure on them is really high to go hard today, because tomorrow they will not get together. They will not be able to get together. So we will see probably some pressure on that group there. And maybe to go long, even very long.
That does sound like a lot of pressure. I think also a lot of them, like the EU groups, the ones based in Europe, are worried about the NA people when they will wake up their prime time and them killing in the middle of the night. So I think a lot of them will pull some long days today. Long hours.
I do wonder which team is going to go how long. And of course, then there was this whole discussion that we only 2 days ago, we had a lot of teams suddenly being very confused about when this patch is actually coming. Because as all of us from EU know, patches usually happen at 6 p.m. But the US had a summer time change just last Sunday, which means now the patch drops at 5 p.m., which is, of course, in just a few minutes. So I think maybe quite some teams had to suddenly scramble and make sure to already start at 5 instead of 6.
Yeah, it's. I think a lot of people were not quite prepared for that. So I think people weren't ready to leave work early. So we'll probably have more groups joining us from 6 onwards as well.
Okay, we had some questions about the gem code, which honestly I don't think I can even... I don't even know this answer, but there was somebody in chat that was able to answer it, that the gem codes are not for Steam. But yeah, I have no idea. Do you know anything about that, Kath?
I actually have no idea how that works. Maybe Wu can answer it better in chat.
Yeah, or if somebody knows anything about these gem codes, if they're able to work with Steam or only the actual Guild Wars launcher, then please feel free to inform each other.
I feel like the Steam, I'm very glad that they did a Steam version, because I feel like we reached a lot more people that way. But also I've never had like a Steam Guild Wars 2, so I've never had to really think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about if I should swap to Steam at some point, but also, I mean, it's just so classic to just start Guild Wars 2 on the launcher, and
It is.
I think it's a little bit of work to actually swap it.
The Snowcrow's POV, you can see Yui in the bottom left. There, underneath his name, there is a link to his channel.
Yeah.
You will find that for all of them.
Yeah, and we will swap these POVs around. We will not always have these 4 roster of POV. We will most of the time actually have just one team that we find interesting right now. But especially for the start, I think it's really interesting to see which team goes where. So yeah, we have all of these teams. We have a team looking out for the teams, basically. What would be good to show and what not. Yeah, but for now, this is what we're starting with. And
Roy is in chat too. Good morning, Roy.
And Roy's in chat. Hello, Roy.
Hello.
I hope you're having a good morning in the office. I hope you guys at Ainen are also very excited about this patch and the race.
So we are surely very excited.
Yeah. Ineluki asked how long the teams are going and how long we are planning to go. So I guess we cannot say that about the teams, though I've heard that some will be going up until 2 a.m. CET, so that's quite long.
Even
And
further, I think also.
Yeah, wow, okay, yeah, and especially we have the NA teams, right? So the NA teams, of course, they're gonna be starting later and going longer, possibly.
And if we are not able to stream funny things or good progress from the NA teams, we will do a recap if we go on tomorrow of what they've done throughout the nights, and yeah.
Yeah, and we will, of course, try to go as long as we can.
Yes.
Everyone's very excited about the patch. Surely only a few minutes now.
I like that because Linka and Teapot, they're in the same group, right? But
Yeah.
Teapot is not in the fast loading time space. He's just chilling.
Yeah.
It's like,
Maybe Teapot just has very good SSDs. He doesn't
Probably. It's like that. It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
You thought that VL had a team for World First. We have not a team that we personally are affiliated with, but there is a team that have basically started on our server, Tryhard Legions, and they will also be participating. But they're not directly affiliated with us, so...
Yeah. They're not our team. We don't have our money on them. Do we want them to win? Yeah, we know many of them, and they're all friends, and we would, of course, be very happy to see them win. But
they are cherished community members of ours, so
yes,
yeah. But still, we don't have a personal guild or a team. I mean, and we have, of course, no bias.
Yeah, and then we will actually also stream our own progress, though, after the CMs are done. We already have a group. There will be Kath and I, and we're actually progging together with Lara, who is also, of course, a very big streamer for Guild Wars 2 on Twitch, and we're very happy about that. It's going to be a great time.
It will be so much fun, and she will definitely be streaming it too, I'm sure.
Yes.
So I hope we will perform well then. If we judge the teams for anything and then we do it worse, you know?
Yeah.
We will definitely.
We will definitely also just take best practices here, watch the teams, see what they're doing well, what's not working well, and just copy that. Very good.
It will be great.
And yeah, you can also see Asha being very, very active in chat. So Asha is basically Ashalicious, is currently the team leader on getting the progress on the leaderboard. So she will be updating all of those percentages, and then we know where to go to see where the content is.
This is the content waiting room, indeed.
Okay, it's 1 minute to 5 now. Surely the patch will drop any second. And then let's see how fast the teams also update, right? I guess if somebody has a very slow PC, that kind of sucks for them. I can see
It will be
Snowcrows.
fine.
Oh no, they're just not in the same instance. I thought they were basically already all offline and waiting for the patch, but I guess maybe they're just not in the same instance.
I think Yuri's jumping around the aerodrome still, it seems like.
Yeah.
He's on our bottom left.
Yep.
There we go. The patch is, has hit. People
yeah.
are repatching.
Now the fun starts.
Is there any
Oh,
other
they
team
will-
currently live that we can have instead of 2 of the same?
Oh yeah. Let's see who we have. I believe Seekin from our Tryhard Degens is live as well now. So we can also go to
Let
Seekin.
me see.
And Rice is also online. But we can just start with Tryhard Degens for now.
I'll have to fix the overlays. Something doesn't look quite right there, but we will fix it.
Oh, thank you for the very kind comment, Aluna. We are extremely happy with how the entire Guild Wars 2 community has supported us and been very welcoming and hyped about us doing this race. It was, of course, a lot of preparation work that we put into this, but we're also extremely happy to see how hyped everyone is about this. And we hope we will have a great evening here. And of course, an even greater evening for the Legendary race. And we can already see Teapot running up the hill to the pre-event. And the others are slowly coming in here as well now.
Okay, let me find out what's going on here. And this is fine. I think Seekin just has a very wide screen, so there's nothing I can really do about it.
Let's try Jokuk instead. I think Jokuk is also already online.
Yes. For Seekin stream, it's not showing up. Why not? Okay, we try Jokuk instead.
And we can see Snowcrows is also doing the pre-event now. And Late to Legendary is loading into the Raid Wing. So right now, I would say maybe Fungus is ahead, but we're also only seeing the pre-event right now.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like the Tryhard Degens are missing. No, they're not missing anyone. They just haven't sorted the subgroups. Or maybe that's how they want it. Maybe they just want a 4-party and a 6-party subgroup.
Yeah.
It seems like people are starting with Greer.
It does seem that way. I would have done the same, so I understand. In Seek and Stream, if you look on the top right, underneath his name, you will see what the link to his Twitch is, if you want to check it out personally.
All the links are listed. So if you want to check them out personally, then you can just go there. Do we have audio of one of the streams actually active, or is it just our...
Yeah, I can turn them on. Which one do we want to hear?
Let's maybe have the Snowcrows audio on right now. See if there's anything interesting.
Let me just double check that is the right one. That is the bottom left one.
That is the bottom left one. It seems like they really are just all going for Gria, but and Snowcross is maybe about to start actually the first pull here.
That's good.
It's funny how it's
we
just
go
an
up the
X
hill.
factor.
Make a mountain.
We
Uphill.
go up the hill.
Don't use your.
Can you hear it now?
Wonderful. Don't use one of faith. We
Faith
still
for
have a
the
countdown.
let's see.
Check this. Chill.
Check your utilities and shit. Reflex.
Yeah.
Go back, no scrapper.
Yeah.
And check,
Oh, chill. Check stuff that you have
check
everything
that
correct.
you're
And
on
then
I wonder how much, because I know they've practiced different the different bosses to how to optimize them, like properly get used to the mechanics, work out a strategy.
Yeah.
But what about the pre-event? Do you think they also had that one practiced for fastest
Yeah.
pull?
Yeah, looking.
True. I mean, it looked very professional.
It did.
You need us to
The
CPC.
green
anyway.
play-
And we have the
You can
greens.
see,
the boss. What?
yeah, 3
Oh, they
groups.
were.
Yeah, he's got resistance.
It seems like the greens are still the same.
Yeah.
Probably have to kill the ads, right? For that too.
I mean, it says how many should be in
You just
them
keep
on
going
top
for
of
now,
the
I don't know.
in top of the
Just-
greens.
okay.
We see
It
like 2
seems like
people
it's
in
fencing
each.
already.
I was wondering though if we would get
I saw it
more
on
greens.
Greens, guys.
But
Greens.
currently-
Yeah.
And I also think like the
Yeah,
overlap
one,
would work
yeah.
like 2 up.
Okay.
Signet.
Communication, please, to minimum.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Right now,
reset.
everything
we-
looks like
reset?
normal Gria.
Reset.
Yep.
We go for
Okay.
ads instead.
Snowcross is resetting. Try how Degens
for
is
it.
going.
Yeah, they seem to give.
Let's go
bonus to
5-5.
us.
Let's go 5-5.
Shall we maybe swap to a single view
the ads are not the
POV
problem.
Yes.
to see better what the mechanics are here?
Who do we want to watch?
Let's communication. We go to the
I
right.
would
we
say
go to the
either
left.
Snowcross or
To the right,
Degens
to
right
the
now.
left, and you
They
go
seem
to
to
the
be very
right.
fast pulling.
Yeah.
One left to right. Okay.
Don't jump.
Yeah,
Let's-
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Let's check
You don't
out.
have-
Whenever.
We go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's check out the Degens. If this is working. Nope. Okay.
And
We're having some
I just-
technical difficulties, but that was to be expected.
we will fix it.
Okay. We are watching Seeking at the
Go
moment.
to the left.
Someone
guys,
Just
to the
need
left.
to
Coming,
mute
coming,
this
coming.
one.
Evo port to us, please.
I can get a portal for you.
Yeah.
Wasabi.
It looks like there are 2
Nice.
groups going
Just
for
hold that.
Decima instead of Gria, and we can look at that in a bit.
So it's-
But for now, we're gonna go with
It's
Gria.
good.
So the 2 groups that are starting at Decima are
just try that. Don't go out.
Ceres,
Do not go out.
the Catastrophic Rage Shenanigans, CRS,
Maybe if one
and as
faces,
well,
everyone faces.
Lucky
Okay, let's
Noobs
go up
are
and-
going
do
for
you wanna
Decima
go
as
up or
well.
not? It's not
Lucky
really much
Noobs
fun,
is
we're
also
not
streaming
playing
today.
It seems
Yeah,
like
we,
it.
we go up this
Oh.
pool and then
That
then we
is
stop going
nice.
up this one.
So now we should
And we
have
also
Seeking.
have some updates on
I
the
think we go
leaderboard
to
now,
the far
actually.
wait. Left, Nika stays. We go to the far ahead, okay?
And
like
is
straight ahead.
everything
Like
Okay,
every
so-
single player goes
okay.
north,
No,
kind of, or just your.
my
Hmm.
subgroup.
Wait 1 second and I will fix this. This is our first time doing anything like this. It's
I think Seekin's POV is also quite a bit grainy. I'm not sure if
it
it looks
is.
like
It
that.
is. I tried to like fix it, but it shows up in that like that in my browser.
Maybe we can
Um,
go to another one. The Joe Cook,
yes.
I'm watching Joe Cook on the side, and at least his POV is looking quite clean to me.
Okay, let's go to Joker.
Any new mechanics so far? So we haven't seen any, but I hope we will see. Oh, this is quite a bit cleaner. This POV here, that's nice.
What is Joker playing? He's playing Heel Scourge.
Looks like a heel scourge, yeah. Let's see what we can find here. Oh, this is, I think the boss already has quite a lot of empowered stacks, doesn't it?
It looks like in the. Oh, okay, it disappeared. I can't read it now.
Ah, that's nice.
Marcus.
So they have faced. Let's see if there's anything different in the face here.
Swan Green. Important to get your astral acclaim while doing the boss. So how is Tryhard Agents dealing with the orbs?
I imagine they have. Oh, they actually have no heralds at all, which
Maybe
means they're not
Asterion?
doing the usual Ventari stuff.
Maybe they have a Vindicator.
Oh, they do have a Vindicator, actually. Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I think maybe Asterion is playing Vindicator. Okay, and do they have a Reflect? They also have feedbacks.
There's actually a fun fact about Asterion. So the person currently playing Vindicator on stream right now.
That's a Ventari Vindicator, yeah.
Yeah,
For those who don't
that's
know.
a Ventari Vindicator, exactly. And he holds the record for the bench on the Kitty Golem of all time. So he is the one that has done the most damage to the Golem for all patches and all classes. And he did that on Vindicator. Vindicator. So
Not
he's a
Vinci.
very good Vindicator player.
He is definitely one of the best, I would say, that we currently have in the game.
Yeah.
Or the best, yeah.
So it makes sense that he is playing that here as well now.
If you know how to play Vindicator, then Vindicator is a very solid class, yes. Oh, we have some downs now. Oh no, one down.
Uh-oh. I find it very interesting that they're going with the strat where they're killing the ads first before going to the boss. Because I thought the common strat now would be to face the boss first. But maybe this is because of the new CM mechanics, actually. Maybe they know more here than we know. Probably they
Could be.
do.
Maybe. Or they don't want to take the chances of wiping to the ads during and have a setback in that way.
Yeah, having all of these empowered stacks from the ads on the boss will probably hurt a lot.
Yeah, it looks like a lot. I have a CC face.
Oh yeah, somebody in
risk
chat
15.
also just said something, actually. There's boons on the boss all the time.
Unstrippable.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Are they actually unstrippable? That is crazy. I mean, they must be.
So it has 25 mites and resolution.
It looks like it.
So reduced Connie damage. Isn't that what resolution does? Now I'm like second guessing myself.
I think so, yes.
Yep. So power bills will be better here for CM then. They have 2 dead and 2 downs. Let's see if they can recover. There's an orb going in, but it's yeah. Okay. They're trying again. That was a good one though.
Yeah. And talking about other teams, I'm hearing that the Cormia team is actually going 9 men right now. We don't know why, but I guess they just want to run, right? So
Probably waiting for
let's
one
see.
person and
Yeah, let's see
Yeah.
when they will be 10. Meanwhile, probably just learning mechanics.
yeah. So good to just
And-
look at the mechanics either way, right?
Yeah. Apparently the empowered stacks on Gria do not get removed or reduced with the CC bar. I think this might be a bingo thing. I'm not entirely sure if we had that on our
Who
bingo
has it
cards,
on?
actually.
What is our bingo card? Should we look at it quickly? So we have. Maybe we can do.
Let's see. Oh yeah, there. Empowered stacks on Gria don't get removed after CC. That is a square done.
That is a
We
square
have hit
done.
that one.
Nice.
Oh, am I hearing the boss didn't reset? Did I just hear that?
Wait. It's still 50%.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, well, something is bugged here. I guess that's
That-
another bingo that we have, but...
Okay, so Sarasa and Ellen are doing Decima. Okay.
Okay, so they're resetting again. Maybe now the boss will be reset. Let's see.
Let's see. Sleep stops now, it says. Indeed. I think they will also go
I guess we have
hardest.
to stop sleeping.
No more sleep from today on. Decima looks very different, they say.
Yeah, I heard that there are ads spawning in the Decima transition phase.
What kind
Yeah.
of ads?
I have no idea, but yeah, let's maybe watch one more pull here on Grea and then swap over to one of the Decima teams to see what that looks like.
Yes.
And it also looks like none of the teams on Grea got further than 60% so far.
Then 60 on Decima.
Yeah.
On Greer. On
That's
Greer.
the first transition phase. On Grea, yeah, sorry, did I say Decima? That's...
No, I'm not sure if I'm hearing it.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Also, I can unmute this
as well. Oh shit.
and hear what they have to say.
Do you have a Discord for it?
No.
Yeah. I have them open on a
think that-
background stream as well.
Decima.
Okay, Gree is down.
I'm here, Parney.
Yeah, me too.
Ready to
I need
switch
to
to
rest.
Good.
Helen
No, I'm
afterwards.
not.
Nightmare is
No,
streaming,
you're
so
right.
let's look what they're up to after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have these reds. Will we get kiters, and how are the reds triggered? Oh no, it's just you failed
Oh,
the
I thought
green.
these were, yeah. I think they're the big green
True.
ones.
True.
Oh,
So-
what is this? That looks big. Oh, I think we
what are
just,
you-
maybe we always have
Oh, they
this.
spread now, okay.
So everyone has to be in a green, or how does it work?
I think we will need at least 2 people per
no,
green,
like,
right?
no.
Otherwise you get
Yeah.
these. But
Does everyone get
usually,
them?
yeah,
Or do you
usually in
just-
normal mode, only the people that have failed it. But I
Hmm.
guess now everyone. I think this might be on our bingo as well, actually. I'm not entirely sure.
Do
I
we
will
have
have
it?
I will
can-
have a
can
look
have
at
a tank,
bingo on
yeah.
the side. Let me
Mhm.
see.
Sounds so much more complicated.
That's not
Because
I
then
mean,
the boss comes to us.
to us. Yeah.
Yeah,
but,
I think it's a
yeah.
good thing.
But we'll kill it so fast it won't matter.
Like the boss coming to us also means we can actually. Like,
Well, not really. We have failing Agria green downs the entire squad. I guess it's not really the same, but it's close.
So
Wonder if we can have this.
Pani and I block hard after that.
Or bingo cards in the little corner.
Exactly, block cards.
Oh, yeah.
Circuit people do circuit.
So we have,
Okay.
yeah. Let me see if I can make it a bit smaller, so it doesn't interfere too much.
Because
Well,
we
you need
don't
to be
want
high
to
enough
drop
to
to
play
the
the
boss.
barrier, though.
Yeah, that's
So the bingos we have hit so far is Gria respawn bug is back,
Mhm.
and empowered stacks on Gria don't
And
get
still
removed after
stacked up,
CC.
Because we will still do.
Okay.
Oh, Snow Girls got to 33% on Gria apparently, so they're a bit ahead
I
now.
do always.
They are number 1 currently.
And just go behind.
Yeah,
and
latest
play
there,
with
60%. I think Trier Degens though got to 50% already, but it hasn't been updated.
these.
Ah,
And
okay.
try to tank the boss.
Yeah, it seems that they did the split phase, right? I
Yes,
believe.
they got the CC on the 50.
Everyone else stay away from the boss. Oh, no.
I'll block these.
So we will update them the best we can, but yeah, it's not always too easy,
Okay,
you
so
know?
I'll block that one, and you do the next one. Hans.
Yeah, and we will swap to Decima after this
my
pull
God.
of tryhard Degens on Gria.
Now I should
Next
have
orb
it
coming.
first.
Okay, now we got the tanking.
When Mina says venti, 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 it sounds a bit like Marcus Baker's Marcus.
85%, 5% to CC.
Covers. CC.
Next orb incoming also. It's mine.
No, that's mine.
Yours? It's mine. I did it.
Okay, I did it as well.
You do powering it.
Venti.
I block this one.
our odds. There's one in the back here.
We have time.
Leave it if you can.
There's one beast.
Big orcs are coming. Can you block this Minas? or
behind
not?
Minas.
Yeah. Thanks for telling me, because it's behind me. I don't see it.
Same thing.
Okay, right.
Okay, awesome. Let's go to Hardstone.
I'm
I
alone.
think.
Yeah. Did the stream just
They
suddenly
don't give each other boons here, right?
make this one a bit... Let me have a look.
But they have boots.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, they
Unless
do.
we are
Okay,
missing-
good that we started on green.
Balls are coming from both sides.
I can't.
I'm up. I blocked
I've
this
got
one.
the sword. Yep, got. Solved.
Stack up if you can, and don't stand in areas.
Wait, 50.
It's
Leon
very
was
good
in the
what we're
house when
doing.
you were alone. It was.
And
Yeah.
Like that.
And the other one, is okay. The Ig is
Okay, and
killing.
the ads were on the same position, right? So we will run back
Let's
to
keep
the
you there
like to
one
the
more time.
arrow
There won't be
stability
greens, then
soon.
we skip keys. I'm leaving you there.
switch sides
Go. Let's do the
and just focus
the mirror,
on
so the head group will
They
go
had
to-
actually
Oh,
stopped.
cover.
we can have our bingo
Okay.
card up in the corner if anyone is able to read this. Some of it is a bit small.
So the start for the boss.
I have it.
Yeah, some of it is a bit small.
And
We can
I
have it up a
also
bit for
see that our
Run back to the
cameras have been a
green.
bit shifted as well. Let me see
Very
if I
soon,
can fix this.
5%.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna maybe talk about actually the team that we're seeing right now. So we are watching Tryhard Degens right now. You can see their tag is VL, just like Void
Go to
Launch.
green, go
And
to
that's
green,
because
go
this
to
is a
green.
team that comes from the Void Launch. They have found themselves as a Void Launch team. They were a static because you can have statics on our server, and they were a static here. And they still
No
are actually.
requirements to create one
I
either.
That-
Oh no, I have one.
Yeah. And they are also in our voice chat right now. You cannot join the voice chat here on Void Launch, but they are here. If you look at the server, you can see them actually being here. So they have a focus, of course, on doing Harvest Temple. They're very good on Harvest Temple. They hold the record for the fastest Harvest Temple CM, and they also try to get the patch record for it every patch, of course. But they're very specialized in that, and I think that gives them a bit of an advantage, maybe, because it is a very long fight that requires a lot of mechanical execution, and they have been participating in the Temple of Phoebe legendary race as well. They didn't win. I think they didn't even come in second, but they were still very fast, and they were one of the first teams to clear the Temple of Phoebe legendary mode. So we are very excited to see them participate here and hopefully get a win.
I got arrow.
Yeah.
And yeah, we will definitely swap to Decima after this try of Grea from the Tryhard
Let
Legion.
me...
CC.
I need a green, I need a green.
So
And I
after
just
this-
heard that the team Cormier is actually about to kill Grea, maybe. They
About
have
to kill
reached
Grea.
10%. Yeah.
Okay. We should tune in.
Oh, Venti's dead.
Let's
I can try to cover the ones on Venus' side.
Oh, sorry. I got misinformation. Actually, they're not at 10%. They are 10 people now. I misread
Okay.
that.
Yeah, they were 9-manning, and then it would have
Yeah,
been a
they
big
were
leap.
9-manning it. That would have been pretty crazy if they already got to 10%. I was very impressed.
Yeah, me too. I was like, okay, we need to tune into that.
Yeah.
But okay, we will switch to Decima. Lucky Noobs, see how they are doing on Decima after this.
Yeah.
Commander, take a step.
How much percent are they at currently? At
The Lucky Noobs, let's see.
They should be dead after the
Direct
fight.
bugged out, I think, too high.
are they just lucky? You could ask.
No, Iraq, we
Yeah.
never hit Iraq. Yes, oh no, actually,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
One on you.
So
One
two
on
greens.
Yeah, but yeah, because he will.
Will they
play
fail it
late
this time?
anyway, right?
Seems like Lucky Noobs
I
has
thought
just
the
started the
greens were
Decima pool.
overlapping.
So we
Okay,
have Iraq
okay.
until the end of the fight, right? The ending is with.
What is their
with
best? Oh,
Iraq and-
50%
We'll see.
currently is
Maybe
their
at
best.
10% at least.
No, we have. If we kill Reek, we only have one at.
Don't
Yeah.
get hit by this.
Okay, Reek is close.
Kill Reek. We just see what happens. Maybe we can kill Reek now.
What's the plus percent?
And try to blast a bit. Play it safe or mechanics. React quickly. Careful
Okay.
there. Or
No. I got knocked by something. I'm dying.
don't
I
play it
was
safe.
knocked in the other direction. I mean,
So what it looks like to me, I think when we first started watching Grey Out, they had normal greens that required 2 people. But I think I've also seen greens now with 3 people, like that they require 3 people. And then of course if you have 3 greens with 3 people, that already needs 9 people.
Delete those.
Yeah,
Death orb.
for sure. Won't have any, like, you can have one person down, I guess. And it's buffering a little bit. It should be fine.
Go to the boss.
Oh, somebody in chat is asking if we can move the bingo card because right now we
Yes.
can't see the boss
Oh,
percentages.
of course. Let's see. Where should we move it? Hmm.
Get the mechanics safe. We do the tanking.
3 greens. 3
Yeah,
greens.
one more.
So middle, left, middle, right. So yeah.
I cannot.
I
delete
think
that.
maybe this position is good, and it won't disturb any other people's layouts as well.
Try to stabilize
Yeah.
it.
It wasn't part of the plan to have it visible, but I thought it would be a fun thing to have, so
Yeah.
we're improvising a little bit.
Also, thank you for your comment, Awesome, that the Void Council doesn't participate because you would have crushed the other teams.
Definitely
we will start
true.
with our own progression very soon. And we will be streaming that as well, together
And it
with
has-
Lorenity.
It has all 4 Void Council members, so
Yes?
we will surely crush it immediately.
We'll have some more ads.
Yeah, I have a gyro for you guys.
Put some
The gyro,
some
yeah.
projectile reflector.
I'm not sure if I can cross it out in red. I would have to do a different setup for this. But let me cook a little bit.
We need to blast
I can
the
see what
boss.
I can do.
Just blast the boss and evade.
Are the ads legendary? Actually, that's a good question. I haven't noticed that.
Does anyone have a signet of
Which
press,
sides and
like,
try to rest.
I think we can also swap to Decima in just a little
Yeah.
bit.
Let's do that now, maybe?
Oh. I think we have to kill the third ad.
Or wait, they're almost
We have
like,
an
oh,
additional
they're
phase champion,
they're at 10% or
champion other stuff.
looks like it.
What does it
Yeah.
give on the
10%.
What is happening now?
The tiny little ones.
Ah,
we had a-
did something happen actually? That was the 10% vibe, right?
Yeah, that was a 10%
Too
vibe.
bad.
Maybe it's too
They're
But
very
that's very
close to
good.
kill.
Yeah, but
So-
let's look at Decima anyway.
Let's look at Decima.
We should.
So
yeah,
I
not killing
will
Reek and Gree, we
just
should kill,
remove this for a
Gree
bit.
and Eric because
We
we don't
should.
care about resolution.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's not wanting to work together with me. Give me a
Uh,
second.
Somewhere we should not be
Yeah,
There we go.
We have super speed, yeah, maybe. I mean,
All right. What do we have here?
more damage.
So Decima is
We are
supposedly
out and
very
same
different.
Yeah.
We do
Yeah.
the same thing, stay low. We
Oh, what is
agree,
this? They can
and then the
glide?
boss, and in a speed phase we kill Gree and Eric. Okay.
Okay, the ads. Very interesting. That is a very different fight.
Stay stacked up.
That is very different, yeah. Let's get their overlay on. This is where you can find their stream.
We will have those scary parts where
And it went away again. Give me 1 second.
Mechanics.
I
Alright.
hope that you can hear them okay.
Okay, I'm trying.
There is, you know what, this is so funny. There is actually an updraft mechanic, and in our bingo, we have a card that says there is an updraft mechanic at Aura. And now we have the updraft mechanic at Decima. I wonder if we will have also one at Aura.
I just noticed that it's Kosh that is streaming and not Nightmare. So I've changed the overlay. It should be correct now. But we have an updraft, okay. So what is the updraft for?
Yeah, apparently there's this updraft in the middle of the arena, and then there are 3 prisons in different sites. So they have to take the updraft and then fly into 3 different directions into the prisons.
That is pretty cool. Is it like the furthest away still that have to do this, or how does
Probably,
it work?
right? Yeah. That's gonna be even harder now. Oh yeah, like Viv is saying
The
right
Decima
now.
pre-event.
Pre-event, yeah.
Escape the boss arena.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because when I explained, I did a lot of the Wing 8 when it first came out, and I do have the Mount Balrior expert achievement now for having, you know, these 100 people that have never done the raid before.
You are a
And
true
every
mentor.
time we got to Decima, I just said, you know what, this is a pre-event and it doesn't really teach us anything about the fight, actually. Most pre-events on raids teach you something about the fight. And I was always very confused about what this Decima pre-event is. But now it makes sense.
I love what Viv is saying. With siblings.
Yes. It's 3 cages now, not only 1.
Not only 1. You have siblings now. Interesting. So we're watching Kushkati. I'm very not good at pronouncing his name. It's just, yeah, Kosh. He's playing the Heal Chrono, it looks like. And on Decima, of course, you need like a lot of stability too, so...
Yeah.
Chrono is
Other than that,
good.
the fight looks pretty normal. Like
It does.
The
Okay,
Oh,
here you have the
okay, where's-
updrafts. Okay, so here you have the ads that you have. Okay, so you have to organize them. So you have like maybe 3. Is there 3 like prisons?
Yeah, it seems like there's 3 prisons.
So you have to jump
Oh,
that one
and?
twice. It looks
Okay.
like because it comes back as well. If you have to jump it,
Ah,
then you get an
yeah.
updraft back. Okay, that is pretty cool.
Okay.
Though. That is really cool.
Wow.
That is really cool.
Ah, and they can come help the others. Okay, that also makes sense, of course, yeah.
It's a lot
Because-
nicer than like, for example, the Marionette event, if anyone remembers that one.
Oh, yeah.
Where you can, like, after
you
you're
just
done
have to
with your
wait.
little platform, you just have to sit there and wait. I like that it's, you can go help out your friends.
Yeah.
It's really good. So technically you could do this other ways. And maybe one have to keep, like, stay there to keep aggro, but you could, like, have the team go from one the other, like, go around.
Mhm.
Or,
Also,
or you
is
could
this
split
the
up.
actual main boss now, Kath? Because this one is still at 72% and going down very slow.
True. Maybe. Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah. Oh? Oh, it's
Yeah.
moving. Okay.
And then
Okay.
you have a CC face after. Mhm.
I think we should have
Ain't
double
cooked.
on the range group, not
Yeah.
Anet did cook. This is an amazing encounter.
Yeah, that's actually really fun. I can't wait to play it myself either. They have some downs. Okay, they're doing a GG.
Yes.
And let's see how far the teams come on Decima, actually. So Lucky Noobs got to 50%. And I guess we cannot see the other group. I think Seros is there as well.
I think if we open
but-
the Snow Crows, they have tabs for the different ones.
Oh, right, of course, the Snow Crows. Let's go to
So-
Snow Crow's website and see how far people have gotten on Decima.
They're also pulling, like as we said earlier, but for the people just tuning in, they are pulling the same numbers as we do for our leaderboards.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And then
we
our
have
Snow Crows, we can see it.
yes. So for Snow Crows, we have Lucky Noobs with 50, and then Ceres at 70% on Decima. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Get ready to arrow. Arrows, get ready. Yes, you said you don't need to, right? Yeah, you don't. I thought that was nice, but...
What would be interesting though? Like, at what percentages does the prisons happen?
Oh yeah. I would have assumed it at the FaceTime at 60%, but actually I didn't pay much attention to it.
Me neither. It was at 70% when they did it this time though. So
Ah,
maybe,
okay.
maybe at 75,
Chat say
50, and
75.
25. Yeah.
And Roy is asking if any groups have killed Gria yet. No, we don't have any groups killed Gria, but we have a few groups that have seen 10%. That's actually our leaderboard is updated now. We have 4 groups that have gotten to 10% and then wiped. Because there is a 10% phase on Gria. We don't know exactly what it looks like. But we will swap back to Gria after we watched a little bit of Decima here. It's our back team is actually saying that the 10% is just an insta wipe. So, yeah.
Might take them
I think
some time then to figure out.
To figure it out, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget about arrows.
So you can watch a little bit more of Decima, and you still have arrows during the facing as well. So these are just ads, or how does like are they all Decima, or what one is an ad and what one is Decima?
They look a bit different, right? Yeah, they look like maybe just a finger of Decima or something like that.
And you also have the red ones, so someone has to be outside and in the position properly.
Yeah. Wow.
So
and they did the GG. Do we maybe want to swap back to Gria a bit?
Let's do that.
Cross.
Let's do that. Let me see if I can get this working. We go for Snow Cross. We are watching Yui at the moment. Takes a second.
Looks like they're in the first split phase here, so that's a good time to swap in here.
3, 2, 1, go.
See if we got our overlay working again.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have a look at the bingo to see if there's anything for Decima that that we can cross off in our bingo. But I think Decima is actually so different. Nobody had expected that. Everyone expected Decima to just be normal mode, the original Decima normal mode.
I feel like they had big plans originally as well for Decima.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't have much. It's not correct.
Now we have a few downs and this is, I don't know, I feel like Greer is actually very hard.
Yeah.
It's not easy. I think they will GG. Yeah.
And they failed, yeah. Let's see if there's... I'm gonna quickly check if we have somebody else that's interesting for. No, not right now.
So they're doing like the dive in from above. Are most groups doing this, or is this like a Snow Crows strats?
I think this is a most group doing this thing now. I do it in my setting as well, actually, because it's really nice to just
load in.
Yeah, and not have to walk in awkwardly, waddle in there. No, and it's fun. It's extremely fun.
It is fun. See if we can get some audio too.
Get ready for arrows.
I think we Can you guys hear Yui's audio now?
time coming up.
Hey dear.
Nice. Okay, it's good. They're inside the middle. That looks
bubble.
so dangerous to me.
I can't do the left one.
Okay. One got in. They're at
I
14
bubble down,
stacks.
bubble down. Use all your
Put it a bit lower, maybe.
It needs to be further out, you can
Yeah.
like the one on the left that I just read.
The tryhard legions are actually getting into last phase now with 10 people alive again.
Dodge these.
We should maybe check it out.
Yeah, let's see.
25 stacks for face is fine though.
Who do I have open? Okay. Give me a second.
Dodge last facing the area. Outrange.
Grabbing the one from
Who should I watch from? Who should we
Jokok?
watch?
I have
Jokok?
Jokok open.
No, actually, fuck. I can see the other one coming. One.
There's another.
3 got
Greens.
go back here.
I got Nika.
It's fixed, it's solved them, it's solved, just select.
Okay. Let's see if we can get this working. Here we have Jokok.
Alright, let's hope for the best here for them. They only have to kill the Et and then get back to the boss. And then we can see the face. I wonder actually if the tanking mechanic has changed.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, need
Right,
one
it's
more
solved.
middle.
The 3 people, the 3 greens.
Just stay right here, I'll heal you.
Dodge
Okay.
the abilities
Seems
now.
like
Dodge the
they're-
abilities now.
I only had one
Oh.
down.
Stack and try to stack up.
They're at 22%,
They're
if I
perfect.
can read that
They're
correctly.
We're coming.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
I'll block them.
They look very stable right now.
Yeah,
They do have a lot of empowered stacks though.
They
Is
do.
that 28 or 78?
Yeah, I think it looks like a 78, but that sounds way too painful.
Yeah, that is.
The rest of
No,
them
I
outside
don't have a
it.
dodge left.
Like, just stand on the bug
Find each other
properly.
again.
Monka Christ indeed.
Oh, I can't get him away. Okay. Use
There's
this-
so
use
much
arrows,
going
go
on,
to
this
the
is
other side,
crazy.
press up,
Behind
try
you.
to
Behind
stabilize.
the rest.
Super God is asking, what is the chance that Ainit made a new boon mechanic that you have to use a certain number of strips to remove the boon?
We interrupt.
I think that
I think
would
that's a
kind
very
of,
interesting idea.
but I think then they would have to
We will have the
visualize it
hardware.
properly.
Yeah, okay.
So I think they're more likely just
Signal
unstrippable.
me, signal me.
I've heard
I'm coming
it's
to
Chio.
rescue right now.
Or like I saw like
Stay-
the
stay up
resolution,
against
it did run out.
Stay.
So they have
Yeah.
like, or it might be certain mechanics giving them boons that we're not aware of yet. So maybe you can prevent it from happening.
Oh, let's see, we're about to 10% here.
Complete the ads, right?
Yeah,
Otherwise there's
yeah.
not gonna be one of
Yeah, and we have
Let's
10%
see.
phase.
Oh, there's a
10%
lot of
phase now.
ads going
Okay.
on.
Percent
Run away
phase.
from the boss and stack up.
It's
Come to
lagging a little
stack up
bit.
here. We need to kill the champions, presumably. Yeah, let's
Start
kill
with
the
this one.
champions.
Just need to plug in my headset.
They're fast.
Oh, very interesting ad.
I got the death ops, I got the death ops.
Yeah, I've got rain.
Okay.
Wave, wave, wave.
Oh,
Fizzing.
Yeah, and they discussed it in the
Forward to
CS
green.
stream.
Right.
That the big ads are giving
one middle.
the
Go.
boons. I think that is very much the case.
Oh.
Now you see that it has might, or not
Yeah,
might.
Hannah,
Wait,
while you were down.
does it have might on might? Because you see like the one that doesn't have
Yeah, we
um
just need to
yeah.
play this.
doesn't have
this good.
the white line
We are there.
around
If we
it.
play
That
this
is like the
sort of green,
permanent
then we are there.
that you can't
Then we
remove,
have it.
right? But the other one I think you
Mhm.
can strip
So, oh, I pressed the wrong.
because it had two types of mights.
But the DPS check is
Or
kind of
maybe it is
Yeah,
copying
yeah,
the ads
it's
from the
fine.
boons, so that is the
If we
unstrippable
play
ones.
this
So if
time,
you
we
strip the
want
boon,
Yeah.
like
We had
strip the
another
ads,
balance
then
and
maybe.
stuff as well. We just
Mhm.
need to not have that.
Yeah,
and,
that's why we swapped to another team, one that we haven't seen yet. So I think we should either watch Dozapulse or Cormir because they are also quite far. I'm gonna quickly check. So
I don't know,
Cormir,
a lot
okay,
of strats
Cormir
on
is
the
about
group
to start a new
that are
pool.
really
Let's see,
dangerous.
and who do we
If
have from
there's there,
Dozapulse?
Well, if anything, I would.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Check that out.
Maybe like
Narcine.
Munch on one of the two other sections. So like.
Yeah, like
Both teams have just started a poll, but I think that's fine.
Oh, which one should we switch to?
Let's maybe check out Dozapulse for now.
Give me a second.
And then there would be Narcine that is online.
Narcine, okay.
Okay, that makes Seekin Signet 1, right? Just then he can be like, I don't have it, and then it's Yokut's turn.
That's true. Fungus is also in the middle of a poll, but we thought we could just watch a team that we haven't seen before. And then, of course, as soon as we see that people are in the 10% phase, we will try to quickly swap there.
Yep.
I just stopped using the
Let's go to Narcine. This is Dose Repels.
Okay, Super God is asking why is no one skipping Decima and Gria and straight up going to Aura? That's a good question for the people that don't know, but yeah, you can't. You actually have to kill Decima and Gria first before the way up the mountain opens up and you can go to Aura. So for now, all we have is Decima and Gria. And most teams are doing Gria, with the exception of two teams, which is Catastrophic Right Shenanigans and Lucky Noobs, who have started on Decima, which looks like a very different fight from what we have seen so far. Oh, doing the other ones in normal mode. Actually, that's a good point, and I have no idea. That should be possible, right? Quickly doing the two of them in normal mode and then doing one in CM.
That is
but
true.
To win the race, you have to do all three of them in CM. So I guess that's why they want to go in order to not lose any time there.
Probably they have probably other people watching the streams giving them feedback on the other different bosses. And I see that our
And what is MCA doing? Actually, I haven't heard of one of the MCA teams being online, or our team haven't ticked them off as live. So maybe MCA is not actually participating in the CM race, or they are not streaming it, which could, of course, also be.
They said they would stream, but maybe not yet, or maybe only the LCM. We do not know. They might come on later. So
also the POV seems to be a little bit protruding into.
Yeah, I see. I'll try to fix it. There we go. Should be fine now. A lot of them have different. Yeah. Order should be okay now.
Yeah, that looks good.
Ups and downs. Can they recover? In the green.
Is this is the first split phase, right? Or is this after the split phase already? I can't tell.
From the top right, it looks
the boss
like
actually somewhere. Oh yeah, there's.
Looks like they're about not 50, maybe 60.
Yeah, a bit above 50. Ah, now we can see. Oh, that's the ad they're targeting. All right.
Yeah. Where are they all? Make ads in the corner.
seems like this team is a bit less healthy. But let's talk about comp actually. So we're seeing a very different comp here than we have seen on the Triad Degens, which is, I mean, what we see here is 8 Scourges and 2 Chronos. So I'm guessing that the 2 Chronos are quickness healers, looking at the DPS meter. And then we have 2 Alex Scourges and 2 actual DPS Scourges, which means that they should have a very healthy comp, since they have a lot of Condi cleanses, a lot of barrier.
They will have so much
probably
barrier.
Yeah, probably a lot of boon strips, which I guess they can't use because it seems like the boons cannot be stripped. So
Some of
that
them
goes a
can.
little bit, yeah, but it does go a little bit against their favor, especially since Scourge is a Condi class, and if the bosses have resolution the entire time, they're
Yeah.
not doing as much damage.
That is true.
So very different comp here. And I guess in a bit we can maybe swap to another's team and see what they're running in terms of comp.
I think Snowcross was mainly running Condi Max from what it looked like.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of people have been running Condi on Greer, but with the resolution being unstrippable, until they figure out how to have it basically not up all the time, then it might not be the best option. But Condi classes as well usually have a little bit more survivability, so at least with a almost full Scourge group, you have a lot of barrier. So might not be a bad choice either way. They're at 30 and 34.
So they are going into the last phase now. We see the triple greens. The triple greens.
Triple.
And then soon we will hopefully see the 10% phase again and clarify. But yeah, like a lot of people are saying and speculating, it seems like the boons are coming from the ads. And as soon as you kill the ads, the boons do get removed.
So they're unstrippable, but they disappear if you kill the ads.
Yeah, just like Kadim in Wing 6.
Yeah, like the Pyres. But those you can also kind of cheese by having a Spellbreaker. But it doesn't seem that way here.
No, it doesn't seem that way. That's true. And do we see the timer, actually? How much time there is left on this Gria for those appalls?
Let's see. One minute, it looks like.
1 minute. Well, that would be quite hard for them, probably.
So now they have.
But we do see the 10% phase here again.
Yeah. And these ads look very different than anything else we've seen on
They
Greer
do.
before.
And they also, I mean, they're not going down. They're not taking a lot of damage here.
They are not. But these boons on them, at least, are strippable, it seems like.
Yeah.
They
Imagine if we
had
had an epidemic meta here. They could all just epi bounce it, and they would be down in no time.
Yeah.
Oh, and the enrage timer is ticking now. We're at 20 seconds.
Oh,
Maybe these
no.
ads will at least die.
What will happen when the timer runs out? 15 seconds left. Now we have a failed green.
All right, okay, but we have the ads dead, it seems.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's are dead. We have another ad in the distance.
They have managed to kill the ads, but they also managed to die. How unfortunate for them. Let's see, watch another group.
Yeah.
Let's see who we have here.
It goes unburnable at a 0. Okay. So you basically have to kill it before that. You don't have just harder damage taken or anything.
We could watch Rice, actually. Rice is now about to enter the second phase, and that seems like a good POV to watch right now.
Yeah. Let's see. So here we have Rice with Psych streaming.
Second set of greens behind.
Yeah, we're good.
Have the overlay.
I move.
Yeah, orbs as well.
I hope I got it done.
I can get you in a second.
I blink out. But
Yeah.
make sure
Oh my god.
Very focused.
Dude, I was 5 HP.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
I can get you in a second, Phil.
So what kind of comp do we have here? We have 2 heal scourges,
They group again.
2 quickness heralds, a lot of virtuosos, and I guess a condi mech. And that seems like a very classic comp to me that I would have expected for especially this fight. With the heralds that will have, of course, we see it here, the Ventari tablets for blocking the orbs that come from the edge in order to not give this boss any more empowered stacks. Because if the orbs from the ads reaches the boss, then the boss gets empowered, and the empowered does not get removed with the CC bar. And then, of course, all the virtuosos with their invulnerable. If you have an invulnerable, you can delete some of the other orbs that the boss spawns that are the sniper orbs. So there's a lot of orbs going on in this fight. Some of them can be reflected to be destroyed, some of them can be invulnerable to be destroyed. And yeah, the comp that they have looks like a very good comp for normal Balrior. It seems like they haven't swapped off of it, so I think they think that it's working for them. But of course we do have the Condi again here.
Yeah, we have the Condi. Like in normal mode, you would preferably run power.
Yeah,
it's probably
as far as ammo.
And also in CM, right? With the resolution.
That makes the walls.
It seems like they failed a green here, by judging by the red aura around Psych.
If we have distortion,
I'm just getting.
We have several downs now. Doesn't look like they're able to recover.
They're fully dead here. And someone else.
Okay, they need 30 seconds.
Yeah. Let's see. Maybe we can go somewhere else once again. Okay. Snowcrows has just reset. And Fungus has also just reset. Then Rise, of course, is resetting right now. It seems like everyone is basically just reset. Except for the Degens. The Degens are quite far again.
Should we tune into the Degens?
Yeah, let's see if we can maybe go to another Degen. Let's see if...
I mean, I have CPC in Portal, but if I go there, I can block like 1 or 2 orbs.
Maybe Minas?
Yeah, I'm checking if Minas
is online.
So, like
nice,
Portal
then
and drop
let's
CPC and
take
go back to
Minas.
stack. Well, because it also takes a few seconds.
Yep, they look quite far ahead again. And yeah, let's maybe have a look at their comp again here. So I think we talked about it earlier. They actually don't have the heralds, the Ventari heralds. But I guess they do have the Vindicator, right? Was Asterius running the Ventari?
I assume so. Yeah. And let me fix the stream overlay.
I wonder what their reason is for running the quickness scrappers, I guess. They have 2 of them. So I do wonder if they're even quickness. I mean, it could also actually be the Chrono that's giving quickness. And I guess the Catalyst. Maybe they're just DPS. We don't know.
Yeah. They also have a scrapper, yeah. There's so many scrappers.
2 of them. Yeah. It's a very interesting comp. I'm very interested to hear more about what's going on there.
Me too. It seems that they have a heal catalyst that is tanking as well.
Yeah. I guess the heal catalyst is a very, very good choice for a tank. We had a lot of discussions here on our Discord, on the White Launch Discord, what would be very good tanks. Because of course, if you want to tank this boss, then you are quite far away from the rest of the group, which means if you want to be a healer and also a boon giver, you have to be a good boon giver that is giving boons from range. And we get to the 10% phase now. Let's look at this again.
What do we call these? It's called a champion proto-grailing. Okay.
Oh, grailing. Okay. They do have actual names, at least. Not the random number codes.
Not the random numbers, so we didn't get that on our bingo card.
Yeah. Oh, and they failed the green, I guess. That's so unfortunate. And we love a classic 10% phase, though. Just like Temple of Phoebe's M. We get to 10% and it's so
Everything
hard.
falls apart.
Exactly. All right, let's see if maybe we can go somewhere else. Maybe our support team can tell us if we have somewhere where we could go. Let's see. I guess we can swap to Cormier. I think we haven't watched Cormier at all yet, and they seem to be the furthest right now, entering the first Greer split.
Yeah. Let's take a look at Mashi, maybe?
Yeah, let's take a look at Mashi. Oh, is one of the ads called Eric the Enabler on Greer? That's actually funny. I like that name. Oh yeah,
That's
we see it there
nice.
now. Eric the Enabler. Oh. What is causing the most trouble for the teams? Yeah, so I would say actually the 10% phase is definitely where groups are struggling right now. And there's a lot going on. So there are three ads that have a lot of health. And as far as we have seen, the groups try to pull the ads together and just cleave them. But of course, there are still all the other mechanics happening. We have the balls coming in, we have the greens, and at this point we have big greens, which means we have 3 people greens and 3 of them. We need 9 people to do these greens correctly. And of course, under time pressure, that is quite hard.
Yeah.
And I think some people are also actually struggling with DPS. We've seen the timer just tick down and kill people.
The timer is brutal. But I think also, once people got more of a hang of it, a little bit more practice, I think it will be easy. Or easier.
Yeah.
But for now, also with the Condi and kind of playing it safe, I would assume. It is definitely a bit daunting when it gets low.
Yeah.
So that was Fjords, and they went away.
Yeah. Our technical team is also telling us that for what they've seen at Snow Crows is that they struggle the most with the green and the orb damage. And then, some other groups, of course, that have a safer comp, like the all Scourge comp that we see with Rice, they're struggling just with DPS and the timer. They don't have the DPS to finish the boss, even though they have a safer comp.
Yeah.
Paula wants you down.
Yeah, and when we look down at the Decima percentages in our rank board, we can see that both Ceres and Lucky Noobs have not gotten further than 50%, and that is in the second split, and they're still stuck there. And of course, we're gonna go back to Decima again. But I'm also very excited to see the other groups go to Decima as well. And I wonder if Lucky Noobs or CRS will kill Decima before the other groups are trying even. Like, when will Greer go down?
Greer
It's
is
been
closest.
an hour now.
It's just it's the 10% phase that is giving issues here.
Yeah.
So the closest one is Dozer Pals, which made it to 9% on Greer.
Yeah. Actually, I wonder, does Greer get a shield mechanic at 10% and you have to kill the ads first, or is it just the groups deciding they have to deal with these ads before they can continue Greer? Because I guess there must be a reason, right? They're not just forcing Greer down from 10% to 0. They choose to go to these ads.
Yeah. Or does Greer like jump away? Or yeah, I think shielding.
Yeah,
That would
yeah.
make sense.
Our team is actually telling us here that Grid does go invulnerable at 10%, which means those Pulse did get the ads down at 10% and managed to do 1%.
Yeah. I think we, yeah. That's pretty good. That is really good. So I'm excited now to see
Yeah.
if Cormier
Yeah.
will get it past the split phase on
Yeah.
10%.
And also with Cormier, we see again 5 Scourges.
Yeah.
Very, very safe comp. It's too bad they don't have an arc DPS here, actually, so that we can see what is what here.
Tell Mashi. I mean, we could also check out maybe Paula is running.
Yeah,
is
we
running
could
the,
next time we can check out Paula, see if she has a DPS meter.
We got 3 minutes. Just ignore.
No.
We have 2 minutes last time. I mean, just leave both.
Okay, we can still watch Cormier, but we switch to Paula maybe.
Apparently, Paula actually doesn't have a DPS meter.
She
There's
has
somebody else
something.
on the team that does.
From what I'm seeing, Paula has the DPS meter, so
okay.
we'll switch to Paula.
Oh yeah, true. There we have definitely a DPS meter.
Yep.
So it looks like we have an Alacrity and Scourge healers, and then the Quickness catalysts. I'm actually very surprised seeing that the Scourges do so much more damage than the Virtuosos. The Virtuosos are competing with the Quickness supports.
But they also, I'm guessing, are running feedback, so they can't refresh their late songs.
Oh, it's not looking good for Cormier here.
That is not. So that was painful.
We at the wrong time, I think.
Yeah. See if they instantly go again, maybe, and see if they do better.
Oh, it looks like we maybe have some interesting things to show at Lucky Noobs, if we can quickly swap there.
Yes, let's see.
Let's have a look at Decima again.
Then we have Cautious Stream still.
So yeah, we see Lucky Noobs being in the split phase here again.
It looks painful.
It does look painful. Too bad we don't really understand yet what exactly does a Decima. So as far as I have understood, at this split phase at Decima, when they take the updrafts and split into the 3 cages, there is an overcharge mechanic or an overcharge limit, I think. Yeah, let's maybe just watch Decima for a bit and see exactly what's going on here.
Yeah. Because you have the one in normal mode, like if it gets 10 stacks because the greens go in, it will instantly wipe the group.
Oh yeah, of course, that is the overcharge. Yeah, maybe these orbs still continue in the split phase.
It looked like the arrows showed up and the AoEs showed up, but I'm not sure if the greens did.
So as far as I can read here, the mechanics keep going in the split cage phase.
Yeah.
And then the arrows hitting the pylons seem to add to these overcharges, which means yeah, that's a lot. And then if that's still at 10 charges that everyone dies, that of course means that it's very fast to just wipe the entire squad. There's not a lot of space to move around if they're in those cages as well.
Yeah.
Of course, it is. I would say, I mean, since Decima is so different in terms of mechanic, I am not surprised to see that groups here have only gotten to 50%. They basically have to relearn a lot of the fight again.
Oh, for sure. It's
Yeah.
very
So
different.
Gria, yeah. I think Gria just gotten harder, except for the 10% phase, which is new. While Decima, it's quite new. There's a lot of changed, more mechanics.
The patterns also look different than I can remember from normal modes. Like even now on like the first phase, you have like a jail.
Looks like a star. Yeah.
It looks like a star, a little flower or something.
Yeah, or
cute.
like how's this Japanese weapon called again? Like that you throw?
Oh yeah, the shuriken.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Yeah, it does. So you basically have jails, and with before then anyone could basically do the red arrow because you could run behind the pillars, but now you don't have the red on phase 1, do you? But
okay.
Now everything is jailed. But before it was a little bit more open.
Yeah.
So Snowcross is soon hitting 10% on Greer as well.
Yeah, I'm having them open on the side. It looks like they're doing the ads now. I think they haven't gotten to 10% before, have they? According to our
no,
our tracker
best
below.
was 25%.
This is their new personal best. Yeah. So they are catching up now with Cormier Rice and the Degens and Dosapals.
Dosapals, yeah.
So we now have 5 groups competing at 10%, trying to go for the kill.
So the question is, who will figure it out the fastest?
Yep. Okay, now we see the arrow mechanic here for lucky noobs.
So
and
it's
yeah,
still
of
the
course.
furthest
So
away,
they're trying. This is why they're squeezing into the corner of the map there, because they don't want the arrows to hit the middle, I guess.
And also, yeah, because they have pillars on the other side too, or like conductors. So they will have to be on the corners, otherwise you will charge the pillars on the other side. Because the pillars will stay, as you can see now, I think.
Yeah. Ah, okay. And now they're moving to the middle again. And this is just a 70% phase.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is now what we also see in normal mode, I guess. The CC bar. Oh, now we have a different pattern again. Very pretty.
Pretty. I like the decimal pattern so much.
Yeah.
Oh, they're dancing around almost.
Yes. It's like a ballet.
Yeah. It's really cool.
Hydration reminder. That's a good one. I need to drink.
It is a good one. I have been drinking constantly, I feel like. We've been slacking on it.
Water cup? Is it water that you're drinking?
Red Bull, actually, but in a wine glass.
Yes. Very, very good.
Oh, there you go. Another one.
Nice.
New prisons. So you have the ads, and then in the middle, if you go there, there's an updraft.
And immediately the arrows as well.
Yeah, and that pillar did not get charged. It did look like it.
Yeah,
It was a bit
it did
scary.
look like it.
What are these AoEs? I have not seen that before.
Oh, wow.
It has like
They
a
look like
static
they heard.
void. It definitely looks like they
Oh
heard.
my. I wonder if they failed a mechanic there.
Yeah. Or maybe that's what happens if you charge the pillar. That they don't
Oh
get
yeah,
expanded.
maybe it did get charged. Yeah.
But because it looked like it would, but it didn't expand. But maybe they will just spawn chart like static void AoEs instead. Could have been
There's
an ad
no
not being
AoE to
CC.
split range and melee. Okay, interesting. So is it just completely random who is getting those arrows?
It looked like it was the furthest away, no? Like
I'm
from
not sure because
like
they also
from Decima,
splits,
I mean.
right?
Yeah, but like the
Mm.
thing is, from Decima, and then you have a lot of people flying, and then I'm not quite like I can't see the minimap, so I'm not quite sure like how they are all connected to each other. But it seems like Decima will go into one of the prisons, and then you will have 2 ads. So the
Yeah.
ad or the prison that's furthest away, they have to position a certain way to get the arrows in a good way, right? And then you get them
Yeah.
from Decima in the other prison, maybe.
That makes sense.
But yeah, I am not sure. I'm speculating. But it looked like also like when you see them all going back to the other prison where Decima is, one of the groups will, or some of the people will stand behind, like not inside of the
Mhm.
prisons to reliably get the arrows.
Yeah. Do we think Decima or Gria will die first? I think it will be Gria, just
Think so
alone
too.
by the fact that we have so many groups also being at Gria and getting to 10%.
And they're definitely picking up information from each other as well, I would assume.
Mm-hmm. Is it actually true that the fungus group around Hardstuck and Mighty Teapot has not gotten below 30% yet? I mean, it's not updated, and I believe our team is very much, on point here. But
yeah.
And even Snowcrows took quite a long time to get to 10%, right? I think Snowcrows and Fungus are the fan favorites here, the most popular groups that also got first and second for HDCM and Temple of EBCM. And now we have...
Looks like Dosapalsto is hitting 10% again on Greer.
Oh!
Maybe they have the lowest, so maybe we go look at them again.
Let's see.
Yeah. We go back to Norsen, see what they're up to.
Yeah. Oh, it's actually, it looks like we came at the wrong time again.
Oh. Well. That was another 9% though from what it looked like.
Yeah.
Okay. We go back to LN maybe for some more Decima. I really like the prisons though. Find it very cool. Even though maybe a little bit hard to deal with sometimes. Lucky now. See if they have some insights.
Yeah.
Think you should be able to hear them? Maybe?
I mean, I still don't have, so they are getting hit by something that I'm not.
Yeah, and while we're just waiting for teams to get low here, I wanted to talk about something more about the Void Launch, which we haven't actually said yet. So for anyone that doesn't actually know what Void Launch is, we are a Discord community, and our main focus is providing a good LFG experience for the very hard encounter this game has to offer. So Harvest Temple CM and Temple of EBCM and Legendary mode mainly. We are progression based, which means you get your ranks rolls depending on how far you have gotten in an encounter, so that you can progress together with players that are on the same experience level as you. So we don't have kill proof. We don't have, I don't know, ask for arc locks or anything like that, DPS locks. Just check how far you've gotten on the encounter, and then you can match up with players that have the same experience level. And of course, we have adjusted our Discord to also offer an LFG for these wing HCMs. So right now, we already have the wing HCM LFG, and you just
So
have
it's
to go to our
already-
Discord.
It's already getting used, so
Yeah, and then seeing some use right now. There are already people posting runs, asking for people to progress. So if that's something you're interested in,
maybe
check out.
you
Yeah,
will
this
end
is
up
an
on the
ad.
leaderboard, you know?
It's an ad for our own Discord. Yeah, come and check it out. Watch our Wing 8 LFG and progress with other players together. And it looks like I talked over the wipe of lucky noobs here.
It's completely fine. They got some unlucky arrows and they charged too many pylons from what it looked like.
It's kind of surprising, right? I mean, it's actually only been not even 1.5 hours yet. It feels a bit longer, actually. But still, we haven't seen a kill yet, and it seems like these groups are stuck at 10% Gria and 50% Decima. So, yeah, this might take longer than we have expected to, which is nice. I took the day off tomorrow, so we can just stream all day, watch the groups.
We can. We are ready for day 2.
Yeah. I wonder how many groups actually have taken time off tomorrow. I know that there are some groups that have to just, continue the race. They want to get first place here, so they will probably start again. The EU teams at least tomorrow noon. I wonder how many it will be.
Yeah. The only one that I've heard, like, I'm not sure about all of them, but the only one I know that won't is Teapots. They said that this was their one day.
Yeah.
So for them, it's a lot at stake.
Yeah. And yeah, I think people have taken more time off actually for the legendary race, because we expect, of course, the legendary race to be legendary, to take quite some time, just like Temple of PBCM has taken. So yeah, let's see if we can maybe watch some mechanics here that are happening. It seems like the group is specifically stacking in the corner. I guess to get those arrows.
Yeah.
So they baited the arrows and have executed that. They're done with their ad and going to the main boss. And again, stacking in the corner, I guess, to get those arrows again. And they did successfully.
Because the Sima is still in the prison, so...
Yeah.
The arrow group is standing outside.
That makes so much sense.
And they're obviously stacking against the wall so they don't hit one of the other pillars, because they will stay after the splits.
Yeah. And we see the little conduits dancing again.
They're so cute.
Yes,
Dancing
I want a little meme about this, like with some ballet music and the conduits dancing in a circle. I think that can be a good meme about this.
I hope someone makes like a video.
Yeah, gives them little, ballerina dresses. Perfect.
Little ballerina shoes, like.
Exactly. Oh, we're about to hit 50% here. This is where they fail, usually.
Let's see. It will be another prison phase. It seems that during the prison phase, they're able to get it down 5% on average. So here you have one. Is this the furthest one away? This looks, yeah, like Kosh is in the arrow group. So you see this, they stack on this side, like closest to the wall, and then they get the arrows. And the other group is probably stacking on the other side, closer to the platform, to the middle. But it seemed like we got the discharge. Oh, it turns red once fully. That is danger. I think that's what happens when you hit a pylon or conduits.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it's maybe because they're stacking the arrows or if it's because they're charging the pylon.
I think it's because they're charging the pylon.
Yeah. Apparently there's a new ranger pet and it's a bee. That's pretty awesome. I want
cool.
that bee. I wonder what it can do. If it's like useful as well. That would be great.
So it have like a bee swarm or something.
All right, well, Lucky Noose is starting their new poll here. Maybe we can talk about Lucky Noose actually for a bit. They're a group that has been around for such a long time. I remember when I first started playing Guild Wars 2, there was Snow Crows and there was Lucky Noobs. So it was always those two groups. And I mean that's a few years ago, no, of course.
Yeah.
And they also used to have this website. It's basically like the Snow Crows build website, but they had it as well, and in German. Because Lucky Noobs used to be a German guild. And then they rebranded. And then they started taking internationals. And I mean, you can hear it now in the background, of course. They are talking English. It's not a German group anymore.
Like Kosh, the one we're streaming, I think he is Polish. So now they've reached out to different... yeah, they're also recruiting, as you can see in their link on the top right, how to join LN. So they are currently accepting applications, seems like.
Yeah. And they are usually a speedrun guild. So, of course, they do these competitions. That makes a lot of sense. And they have participated in many tournaments, like the Hardstack tournaments. They were the winner, I think, of the ERP3 in 2019. So that is 6 years ago. But you know, they won that tournament of one of the best guilds. And I believe they actually also currently have the record for Aura normal mode, which implies that they have been preparing quite well for this race.
Yes. Indeed. I think they were most excited about Yura as well, so it'll be interesting to see how they do on the LCM. I'm very excited for that, because I think that's kind of their high points, like what they're most looking forward to.
So the bee has a cripple and a slow. Oh, and a knockdown. Okay, so a little bit of CC. That's nice.
Where do you think you would use it?
I will just use it in open world everywhere because I'm sure it's very cute.
Oh, for sure. I feel like Gentier has it's a lot of bees in Gentier.
There is, and they're all very cute. I'm glad they made it a pet.
Me too.
It seems like Fungus have also broken their personal best record, but still not quite have gotten to 10%.
They're at 60 now. So good progress.
Yeah.
Last time I think I checked, it was at 31. And I think still on Dasma is 50%.
looking down, I claim the crown.
We're reaching 50% soon, 5 more percent. And then we will see how they deal with it this time.
No, on the side, one on the side. Remember to stay calm.
The Meg is going that way, and then they split for the ranged and melee group. Both go to one ad.
We stack together.
Stacking for arrows.
Hold it, hold it.
It was like everything was different.
And I think the problem here is that the red one has to hide behind the pillar, and the other ones have to stack together, which is a bit difficult. Because 50%, then like if that pillar on the bottom there, if the red one hides behind that and the other arrows go to the other side on the back, then yeah, it's difficult. They need to dodge 3 times back to back.
I mean, yeah, you can take it.
The bees need for world versus world roaming. Is that what you're saying?
It will repeat once more, and that's all.
Oh. Yep. Does it work the same way in all game modes?
3, 2, 1, go.
We press it for the split, right?
So yeah.
I think we do the same because it worked, but I don't know. But I think red arrow killed you. I don't know.
I got killed by red arrow. Yeah. There's basically no animation for the red arrow when it goes off. So I need to. Can we stack on a different spot? Somewhere where like.
Let's see what the other groups are doing.
Yeah.
The limits way better to me.
Late to legendary, and they're on Greers, I assume?
It's probably up.
Yeah, they are. Oh, actually, I don't have them here, but.
I think it's Artio streaming from them. And I
Oh,
checked
yeah.
them out. I'm not
It
sure
seems
where
like
they are
they're.
at
It seems like they're currently having their best pull. So
Yeah.
yeah, let's check them out.
Let's check them out. Sure that I have them unmuted.
Okay, nice. Good shit. So afterwards we have the ads again in the original positions. Yeah. So I think we just go arrow again. So we have to resume on. So let go tank. Move. Dice, move. Up, right? We go to the arrow thing. It's not up yet. Okay, get in here. Yeah, okay, just get him. Okay, get on the edge, delete it. There's healing. Keep moving with the green. Yeah, keep moving, get on the edge.
And on the side, I am watching snow crows to see if they will actually. As soon as they kill those ads, I will tell you to swap over quickly. But I am watching them on the sides. Oh, I think they're actually wiping right now. So.
Okay, kill this
Yep.
out. We're doing good.
Snow crows are wiping, so no reason to swap.
Okay. And then we were late to legendary for a little bit.
Yep.
Keep the damage up, this is doing good. Okay, nice. Yeah, just keep moving around the far right, don't get any shit. Swiftiness, super speed. Okay, trying to bubble this. Yeah, good, very good. Doing amazing.
Remember, at 20%, some bullshit.
Don't get hit by any of this. No.
So the boss currently has 5 stack and 25 might stacks that you can't strip. And they are running heal quick firebrand.
1 second. Still killing the ant, we're almost done.
Oh yeah.
I don't think any of the other groups we watched has been running
Yeah,
this,
we
so-
haven't seen that before. Do you think there are 2 heal firebrands, or we know at least Artie was running the heal here, right?
Yeah, he is. I think they have maybe one of them is just a heal quick firebrand, I think. There is no RTPS to confirm, but from the information available, I think so.
It's fine, this is gonna be really frigging annoying, but this is. Stomping, shockwave, careful.
Yeah, they have a heal scourge, which is the tank in the other group.
Ah, okay. I wonder what their reason is for Firebrand. It's probably the F3 bubble, right?
Yeah, I would think so. The F3 bubble is big.
Yeah. And they
no
have a
one
lot
else.
of Condi classes.
Yeah, for sure. So Greer is very Condi heavy. So heal firebrand might not be the worst move here.
Yeah.
Left, right.
Split, respect to greens, keep damage up.
And we have the 3 greens. The 3-man greens.
We ended up with 46 in the boss again, which is...
Yeah, that was.
And yeah, they're also using the shield utility.
I think we can actually go watch Catastrophic Raid Shenanigans. It seems like they got further on Decima.
Yeah, let me get the stream up.
Oh, and the dashboard is already updated even. They got to 47%. I'm not sure if they're still on right now or not, but it seems like they solved it. So maybe it's good to watch them.
Give me 1 second to make sure the stream is set up properly.
Other leader as well, real quick. Nice, good. Yeah, we have 1 minute left on the enrich. Jesus, man. Okay, now it's ads. They have very little health. Just get on arrow now. Or square actually. They spawn in a shifted thing. Just do one of the one that does fog.
Yes.
Bounce up, bounce up. I don't know what happens after the enrage, if we just die or he just like does even more damage or something.
Let's see. We'll try. They stream on YouTube, so hopefully it will be okay.
Looks like a fresh start, but good to watch them for a bit here. So, maybe we can talk a bit about this group actually. Catastrophic Raid Shenanigans, CRS. I think not many people have heard of them before, probably.
Or if they have, they probably just know them as CRS or CRS.
Yeah,
because I never knew like the full name before. Let me see if I can up the quality a bit here.
And also, they have the longest name of a team, and this is something that has come up many times over the last few weeks because it messes with all of our overlays and they took extra space in our trailers. It is a very long name for a group, which I really wish was shorter, but it is what it is. And it is still a great name, of course.
It is a great name. I think they made it with in mind that they wanted to cap it at maximum. So this is the maximum characters you are, like you can have.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like they specifically, Mike is here staying specifically in the other prison to charge a pylon there instead of one that's close. That's interesting. We haven't seen that from Lucky Noobs.
No, that is actually very interesting. And then now they will probably charge on a different one. Oh, okay, there's no red this time. But the next red, if they get one, they will probably charge a different one to not have to have that big of a green.
Yeah. And the boss is going back in the middle. So yeah, this group, Ceres, they are, you can, if you have seen them before, you have probably seen them on the LFG in the strike LFG. I will not say for which reasons, but this is where you might have seen them. They are actually also a team consisting of many of the VL people, but the VL people that are really into Temple of Phoebe. So we have the Tryhard Degens, which are really into Harvest Temple, and then we have Saros, which has a lot of people that are really into the Temple of Phoebe. They are the record holder, of course, for Temple of Phoebe CM, as well as Legendary mode. And also Mike, that we are restreaming right now, Mike here, he is a very active commander on White Lodge, and mostly known for, of course, doing Temple of Phoebe, as well as weekly convergences. Every Monday, Mike is running convergent CMs, and I believe he holds the record for all of them, actually, right?
Yeah.
He has the fastest convergent CM records.
So weekly, they basically compete against their own records to try to beat them.
Yeah. So if you still need CMs, convergent CMs, or if you just want to clear them quickly,
or if you
you
want
can
the
come to
title of
Void
doing
Lodge.
100s, you know?
Yeah, or that one. I'm still working on that one, actually.
Yeah,
the problem
same.
is, of course, is the groups are full very, very quickly. I
And
think
it
Mike
also
does
at 10.
LFG.
It's also at 10 p.m., which is sometimes a bit late for me on Mondays.
Yes,
Since,
for me as well.
Yeah, most of us have to wake up early, so sometimes it's like, okay, I want to join, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It's very
And
fun,
yeah,
though,
like
the
you
times
said,
I have joined
it's
it.
and very popular. So
Yes.
if you want to join, it's probably best to join as a quickness DPS, which he does LFG for ahead of time. But as soon as he puts that squad join publicly, the squad is full within 2 seconds.
Yeah. It's very fun, though.
Yeah.
They also do
And-
like some other things sometimes as well after, or Mike has like also like this special war static where they do a bit of open worlds and try to optimize it.
Yeah, yeah, we've done the what's it
Dragon
called
Stand?
again? The Dragon Stand. Yeah, I think a month ago maybe, where we have I think also gotten the record on the fastest Dragon Stand.
No,
so
I
that
think
was our
actually,
White launch.
I think Hardstock still has it. I think Teapot still has the record. I think we were 5 minutes too late.
Ah, so we
I
have to
think
do it
so.
again.
We have to do
get
it
that
again.
record.
Yeah.
So yeah, he does that as well. And then Mike also has done actually our leaderboard that you see below here that is getting constantly updated. He has programmed that together with another one of our team members called Emperor. And then, yeah, we have gotten together with Hutch from Snowcrows. So the Snowcrows webpage, if you just open Snowcrows, the leaderboard there is basically the same that we are displaying here below. It just looks different, but it
They are
pulls
pulling
from
the
the same
numbers.
data.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The record for Dragonstone for Teapot, I'm not quite sure. I think it was like 28 minutes, but please correct me if I'm wrong. Or was that ours?
I'm not sure.
I have no idea either, actually. Maybe someone in chat can answer it. Oh yeah, it was 22 minutes. I think we got 28. So we were 6 minutes late. I think so.
Too bad.
Yeah, next time. Next time we will get them. Fungus Hardstock group. A Fungus Among
they
Us
got
just
to
hit
10%. They
Yeah.
are also wiping right now, but they
Yeah.
did hit the 10% now. So we
The
have 1,
leaderboard
2,
will
3,
update
4,
soon.
5, 6 groups at 10%. And of course, those upholds already got to 9%.
Hmm.
So yeah, people have been actually now I wonder when the first group hit 10%. Actually, for how long have we been stuck at that 10% Greer phase?
Well,
Yeah, I feel like groups have gotten to 10% fairly quickly after maybe a few wipes in the second split phase. And now this is where everyone is hitting their heads against the wall.
Maybe we should look at how Snowcross is handling
Yeah,
their 10%.
Snowcross is in the 10% phase. Let's swap over there. Looks like that's a good stack of the ads.
Yeah. They want to get them stacked as possible, I assume. Be able to cleave them all.
And they're on a 50-second timer now as well.
Yeah,
Oh, they need some heals there. Oh, they're looking healthy again.
Yeah. Looking a lot healthier.
And only
than
one
last
more
time, I
ad
think.
alive.
It's good.
"30 seconds and they're at 10% with 10 people alive. Oh my god.
Can they make it? Yeah, 20-second left and the damage is going down rapidly.
Oh my god, we're watching the first kill of Gria
This
right
is
here.
the first kill.
This is the kill. Amazing.
Wow, amazing.
Good job to Snowcross. Yes, they're happy about that.
Yeah.
Hell yes. And we know what this means. This means we have our first giveaway also.
Let's see if we have
Holy shit, what a last phase.
Yeah, so we're giving away gem codes. We said we would be giving away gem codes for every first kill. Snowcross just killed Grea, which means we are now giving away. And our moderator will put up a giveaway now with the code Greer. I think it's Grea Gone is what we agreed on. That was quite catchy. So that will be put up in just a minute. So be around, be ready. And let me actually see what exactly this gem code was. How many gems is this? It seems like 2,000 gems. So yeah. Yeah, please put Grea Gone into chat to participate in our giveaway for this gem code. Yes, spam it.
So cool.
So cool.
They're moving on to Decima now. Let's look at
Yeah.
their first pull on Decima as well and see.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if they already heard a bit about Decima from Lucky Noobs and Saros, if maybe somebody watched out there.
Someone
and
probably watched
can
the
give
other
them
streams.
info.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone probably has been keeping an eye on them. So yeah, I
Yeah.
guess they're going for a short break, or just
That makes
internal. Maybe they don't want to leak the information. Maybe.
Oh, yes. Maybe now they're having the little chat about what they've already heard about Decima.
Yeah, probably. So maybe we take like a quick 2-minute break as well,
Yeah,
and we
that
will be
sounds
right
like
back.
a good idea. Yeah, we will be right back.
Yeah. So see you guys in a few minutes.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, we are back with Snow Crows. See their first Decima poll. Someone joined our chat for a second.
Oh, I didn't even notice. How's the giveaway looking actually? Let's check with our team. Yeah, damn. I really want to know the number on that.
Let's ask them. Damn.
Seems like there's an interesting conversation about who has started the giveaway. One of our moderators did, but we don't know who. But I mean, as long as it has worked, we're happy.
Disable streams, I'm hearing from Snow Crows.
Hmm.
Hearing? Yeah, 1 second.
Check food already. Okay, my food is running out.
So now they're running a lot of Scourges in one group. So I'm assuming group 1 with Nika as their Hill Chrono is the pillar group.
Yeah, that will make a lot
the
of
arrow
sense.
group, yeah.
And a
So-
firebrand.
A firebrand, okay.
Is that
That's
is
a
that
quickness. That's a quickness, yeah.
I see.
Interesting.
We need the people to tie, like, if you have an arrow, you don't collect greens, and we need people who collect arrows to do it in P1.
So what would be the reason to run that here? It's a lot of stability on demand.
Take your things as necro.
Not sure if we
Yeah.
would need bubble. I think it's mainly for the stability and some extra support.
Yeah. There's a lot of stability needed in this fight. We do have, of course, the knockback attack that Decima does, which is, you know, a knockback and probably a one-shot if you stand in the hitbox in CM.
Yeah.
And then we have the push around from the wind
Yeah.
during the arrows. It's good to have a lot of stability in this fight.
He's also running the Purging Flames, which removes conditions. And
Do we actually get conditions in this fight?
or isn't that what it's doing, or do I misremember? Okay, they have their first split phase. They are
It
wrong.
seems like they're surprised by it as well.
Yeah. So they need to port out because they're on the Decima prison, and they would have to go to one of the ad prisons.
Oh, they're quickly resetting already.
It seems that way. So now we have Marcus again. We just have Marco. We don't have Marcus.
Maybe we'll get Marcus back.
Yeah, next phase, Marcus. For sure. They respawn pretty far away. Okay, it's for damage. Okay. It applies burning. I always kind of think of it as an utility that's the Purging Flames. That's an utility that clears conditions.
Mm-hmm.
So I would think I think when I used to play Quick Firebrand many years ago, I think you would rather run the Signets.
Gliding while they happen, you cannot be seeing those close baits, and you're gonna die mid-air. So respect the mechanic, let the melee people bait the melee.
It's really interesting to hear some of their strat discussion here from the start.
Because now we get kind of a fresh POV. Because we, since they were so split at the beginning, with some teams doing Decima, we started watching Decima while they've already gotten several pulls in. So
yeah.
Yeah, there's some attacks on Decima where you have like a little AoE underneath it. It looks a bit different with like bit of a border. And even on normal mode, that one used to insta kill until they nerfed it a bit. So that will probably be an insta kill on CM, yeah. This one, for example.
Mm-hmm. And I am telling our mods now to pull the winner for the giveaway. So if you haven't put Grea Gone in chat yet, then you should do it right now.
So the ones that already entered before, it's still viable.
I believe so, yeah. We do have 42 entries, it looks like, so.
From Sarah's, the ones that are streaming is Mike. He is streaming on YouTube at Mike GW2. Oh, they need to do the updrafts. They haven't realized.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. They're trying
It's
to
cute.
run into the wall there.
Yeah, we go hard.
Yeah. It worked out.
Mm. We're going to charge the pylon.
I am behind the pylon. What? How do I die here?
Yeah, there is some insta-deaths with the red ones.
Yeah.
You cannot be on the side of the mob that's facing towards Decima. You fight the.
It's interesting though, looking at someone learning from the beginning here.
People on hard, we fight the mob from the side that's looking to Decima, so we do not
Ah.
get arrows. Because it's still
Second, I managed to fuck something up here.
This half, and then we stay in this half. Right?
And you pick with the marker.
It's
Can you
fine.
put the marker?
Quick question.
You don't need these spam markers. It's very simple. Let's just.
Quick question.
And if we start at the start, yeah, reset instance. Reset instance.
I'm just gonna be.
From where the split mobs are, can you attack Decima technically? Not in range. Okay.
Far range. Yeah.
So, how long till the giveaway will be concluded? How long
I
will we
think
give
it should be concluded anytime. At least our mods are saying that. Oh, well, that shouldn't happen actually. So we need to re-roll that winner, I think, because Steffi is one of our moderators, and of course, our moderators are not the ones that should be winning here. So let's just try to re-roll the winner. Oh, now we have another one.
Not rigged.
So, I hope this is not one of our mods because I don't really know all of the. No, this is not a mod. Nice. Congratulations, Iso Hans. One of our team members will contact you. I'm hoping it will be Vu with that gem code. So I hope you're gonna buy yourself something nice with that. Oh shit.
Congrats.
Suddenly this prevent feels easier now because the Greer shit we were doing as well was so correct. You see that thing?
Void Commanders. I think Void Commanders shouldn't participate in the giveaway. But if nobody knows you're a Void Commander, then you know.
We are.
Do you want to do something fancy or just what I did?
Mimi is saying it's rigged against us. Yeah, we can't win. Literally can't win.
Our win is the friends we make along the way.
Exactly.
Yeah, the Void Coms have to get secret Twitch accounts, exactly.
Have to be sneaky and get past us, you know?
Yes.
Kind of the same.
Yeah.
It gets a bit spicy. Doesn't look like it.
No one killed anything apart from us.
Just there's no reason to.
Exactly. Keep blasting.
Oh yeah, I just see that the Snowcrow's Decima leaderboard actually isn't updated yet, but I think our team is on it. Because I think they have gotten a bit further than 100%.
It will be updated shortly.
Yep.
Go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. We're going 3, 2, 1, go.
I think they got to 75%. This first split phase.
Properly out and on. When we get it. That should be the entire fight.
Just staying at the edge of the red. James, you can take this spot next time, right? I'll take that one. Just
You see, also, for those that aren't that familiar with Decima, you can see like Yui at the moment, he got hit by the arrows, even though he didn't have an arrow. So now he can't collect anything, and someone from the melee group as well can't collect the greens. Because it takes a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Oh well, he is in the melee group, I imagine. Yeah, because the other one is just Scourges and Nika. But he got hit by the arrow, which means it will hurt a lot to collect them. So we will see how that plays out.
We phase.
So those pals wiped again on 10%, but with 2 minutes left. That is a good progress though.
Yeah.
I'm not sure when Snowcrows entered the 10% phase, but when they exited it, they had like 50 seconds left. Or 40, 30 almost. They didn't have a lot of... Oh, they stacked a lot. So, George is also quite active on VL. Recently, he's been enjoying a lot of the content on our server, like the Paris Temple. And
he has a ticket on now, right?
Yeah, he just joined our team yesterday, I believe. So he's now also a ticketer, so if you apply for a rank here, George from Snowcrows might be handling your solid application, for example.
Exactly.
Actually, don't get the...
What seems to be the problem right now for people? Because this is very simple.
So yeah, we do have some of these people also from this group as well, playing on our server from time again.
And I think you need to see her once you leave.
the hide like there. Okay, we hide on the right side here.
Should we just completely stay outside the cage as range people?
Yes, don't be caged.
Oh, Ampharil handled your insatiable rank, yeah. Ampharil is
Also the one that is hosting our current how we have our leaderboard set up.
Yeah, he is hosting that himself. And he helped us a lot with explaining how to update the leaderboards. Very good chap.
He is also doing a lot of good work for VL, I would say.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, like
Very
some of his
active
passion
commander.
projects as well, like the bulk analyzer. We have our own original analyzer, but if you want to analyze logs in bulk, then Ampharil has a tool for that as well.
Yeah. Is it maybe time to give a little bit of history about Snowcrows?
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about Snowcrows a bit.
Talk about Snowcrows. Started in
Snowcrows-
2013, no?
Yeah, in 2013. That's so long ago. That's over 10 years. That's crazy. Are they one of the teams that had also a Guild Wars 1 team?
No, not as far as I know. They started as speed clearing dungeons and those kinds of things. Fractals when they came out. That's basically like like Loopy and all of those kind of And then like they made their websites in 2014 or 15. But they are now like separate entities from the guild itself.
Yeah, that's something that actually most people don't know. Snowcrows, the website, the build website, and Snowcrows, the speedrunning teams are not the same anymore. They are essentially two groups with the same name, but they do very different things.
Obviously, they have contact, and the leaders of Snow Crows, you see Yui here is one of the leaders, and then the Chrono in Sabon, Nika, is one of the other leader for Snow Crows. But obviously they also have a lot of contact with the group, updating the website.
Yeah. And then what we have also found out in our research we did before the race here is that Snow Crows actually also has a record I mean, they have many records, of course, but they have a relevant record in the swing. They have the fastest Gria normal mode kill. And then it also makes sense that they were the ones that have killed Gria here first, because they probably practiced it a lot to get that record as well. They also have the fastest wing 8 record in total, like clearing the entire wing.
Yeah, full player record.
Yeah. They are for sure a fan favorite and have won many, many competitions. And as you could also see in our trailer, they have won the past 2 races for Harvest Temple CM and Temple of Phoebe Legendary mode.
So it will be interesting to see if someone moves up and beats them, or if once again they will have 3 in a row.
Okay, let's see. I am hearing that another group is quite far on Gria, but it looks like actually a Cormier is quite far on Gria and still alive, but the timer is not looking too well. I'm not sure if it's worth to tune in or not. But they're below 10% now. Can we swap the quickly swap there? Swap them
Let's
quickly.
see. We will swap quickly. Oh, here we have Mashi.
Oh, is that a 3% that they're at here?
Oh no.
Oh, but the timer is no. Oh, that's so sad.
That
Oh
is
man.
so sad. Very close. Very close.
Yes. But it seems like the timer is not a hard wipe, at least. I guess
but it looks like they had like a shield. There was a shield buff on Greer.
Oh,
So maybe it's invulnerable, is what I heard. It's not a wipe, but it becomes invulnerable.
Ah, well, I guess that is a wipe then in itself, yeah. But 3%? That's a new best for sure.
Maybe they will get it in the next pool. So let's look at their pool, see how they do.
Yeah.
They know that
and
it's
maybe we
killable.
can swap back to Paula as well to get some DPS arc meter here.
I am setting it up.
We had a really good pull there with
Let's see.
But that's interesting to learn about the Grea timer running out, that you just can't damage the boss anymore. I don't think we have seen that anywhere else in any raid or strike, actually.
No, that it just becomes invulnerable. Like, is there, if the timer had been, no, not the timer, but is there a way to deal with that? Is there ads that spawn or anything else that they will have to kill and then it gets vulnerable again, or is it just over?
Yeah, is it just standing there looking at the boss, despair?
Yeah. It will be interesting, indeed.
Yeah, except for when we don't.
So, who do we have in this group? We have Mashi and Paula that we know. Do we have any others that we know of on their competition? Like their comp position, I mean?
Who else is in there?
They have 2 heal quickness catalysts. They're doing quite well. And then 2 Condi verts with feedback.
Yeah.
From what we saw earlier.
And probably invulnerable for the balls, right?
Yeah. I'm guessing the balls, like the orbs, they work the same way. And in the CM, that's normal mode.
Yeah.
But there's like a lot of variation in the compositions of the groups. which is
Yeah,
quite
we have
interesting
seen
to
so
see.
many different things.
Mm.
No, I just use.
I do wonder what's gonna be the best in the end. It seems
Mm.
like a good mix of playing a very healthy comp while still having a lot of DPS is the best, but I guess, of course, that is always the best, right?
Mm. So
Do you
it'll be
remember what
interesting.
Snowcrow's killed with, actually?
It was a lot of Conimex.
Oh
far
yes,
as I can
Conimec is
remember.
so strong right now, especially
It
for
is.
Renate.
And I like Conimex too. Is performing
Yeah.
very well. I think though for Greer you would probably want, because you switch targets so often, instead of the second kit, like the bomb kit, you would probably want to bring Shift Signet instead to be able to align your mech properly to give a lack, because that one, the mech management, you know, it's always one of the struggles. Okay, we have a failed green. This looks like a wipe. I don't know how
Yeah.
long that lasts.
Yeah, for having failed that, they're still oddly alive, I would say.
Yeah.
Ah,
It was
now they
probably a
reset.
smart thing to reset. I think try to go cleaner because it was still pretty early on. So getting as much DPS and like without as little downtime as possible is good to enter the 10% phase. It's a good timing.
Yeah.
Like you will only get the
Normal C-Mech uses Shift Signet, but the Alak Conimech does not. That will have bomb kits.
I'm actually quite surprised not more groups are playing the C-Mech. It is very
Yeah.
easy to pick up, right? And it's doing
It's
a lot
very
of damage.
easy. It's one of the top contenders, I would say, for the current era of patch we are in at the moment.
Yeah.
So I was actually expecting a little bit more C-Mechs. Basically, they will just have to do it a bit cleanly until 10%. Oh no, they have a failed green.
Ah.
But did the green fail itself, or was it only like the person that wasn't in the green or in a green that gets the red? I am a bit confused about that still.
Yeah, because sometimes there's a lot of people that it looks like all of them have
Yeah.
the failed mechanic, right? But right now it looked like only one person had it.
Yeah.
So I'm not
Nicola
sure
is
what
the heal scourge tank, so she will obviously not be with the group. So will they get reds on Paula continuously, or
That was a very fast CC bar. That looked so neat.
you can also see here that a lot of the scourges are running the. I'm forgetting the name, but you know, like the reflex they have.
The CPC,
the CPC,
corrosive poison cloud.
Corrosive poison cloud. Yeah, exactly. This also used quite frequently for the heal scourges on TOF, so I should know this pretty well, but sometimes you
Yeah.
know.
Sometimes we miss words.
Yeah. Yeah, Scourge, if you can play it well, is very good.
Yeah. It has been very stable for such a long time.
But it got like with the Virtuoso nerfs, or at least, yeah, overall Virtuoso nerfs, it's become one of the better options.
Yeah.
And it is pretty easy as well. But then again, you also have to be like comfortable with the kits and stuff that Engineer offer, you know.
Mm-hmm. Are they running Sword on a heal scourge? Yes, there's actually good
They are.
reasons.
The boon
Maybe
strip,
you
I'm
can
guessing.
elaborate.
I would
Yeah.
assume the boon strip from the sword tree.
Yeah,
Because
and
as you can see,
also-
the leaps.
The leaps,
movement.
exactly. A double leap, right? Very long
Yeah.
distance. And in a fight like this, where the arena is so huge, especially as a tank, I think you benefit a lot from leaping around the arena quickly.
Definitely. To be in the proper position, it's pretty nice.
Why does CRS have 100% on Gria? That's because they haven't tried Gria yet. CRS and Lucky Noobs have started out with Decima, and hence we actually cannot see Lucky Noobs right now because they haven't gotten as far as in Decima as CRS, so they're not displayed on the rank board anymore right now. But yeah, that's why their Gria is at 100% and their Decima is lower, since you can start with either boss.
Also, if you want to check out like boss-specific leaderboards, you can go to Snowcross. They're pulling the same numbers that we are from the same source. And there you can order it by which one you want to display. So if you want to display only Decima, then you have the option too. I feel the scary part about Greer is it's so Condi heavy. Even though like it doesn't even hurt Paula at all, I'm still like, oh no, the conditions.
Yeah.
But at least they have so much Condi cleanse on Scourge, so.
Where do you see the leaderboards? So the leaderboards, if you just go to Snowcrows, like literally just snowcrows.com, the leaderboards are right on their front page. And then you
So
can
many
see them there.
orbs. They got in. 3 of them. I think.
Yeah, 22 empowered stacks. Actually, how many empowered stacks does one orb give now? Maybe it's a different number.
I don't think it's like Ceres, which gives like 3 for an
Yeah.
orb. But because that's
I
because
guess
I
it's-
need 3 people to make it less and less.
Yeah, it looks like 2. Yeah, I think one orb just got more in, and then it raised by 2 stacks, which I guess that is the same as in normal mode, right? I think
Yeah.
it was also 2 in normal mode.
Yeah, I think maybe, yeah. Or no, wasn't it 1? I haven't played it as much as you, to be fair. So please correct me.
Yeah,
But
I think I also don't know because the orbs, they just haven't been so relevant in normal mode. So we tend to just
No.
try our best, of course, but even then, it doesn't really matter that much.
you don't pay as much attention to it.
Chat is saying 2 stacks per normal mode.
Okay.
Also, but only 1 orb per ad. Okay, so there are more orbs per ad in CM. Okay.
Yeah, because one of the ads had like 3 at the same time, basically going in.
All right. But I guess if they're at the same direction, then they can all be destroyed at the same time.
Yeah, it just
right?
need one. Still, just need
Yeah.
one reflect on it. It's just more punishing if there's no reflect.
Is this Team America or Europe? Cormier in is a European team.
So we
And
have
that-
currently 3 teams that we're following that are NA. It is Doser Pals, UAP, and